The sun beats down on the parched earth, sucking the life out of the crops that once grew so abundantly. The villagers of Azura watched in despair as their livelihoods withered away, leaving them with nothing but dust and desperation. Alem, a shy and quiet 12-year-old girl, felt the weight of the drought deeply. Her family's farm, once a thriving oasis, was now a barren wasteland. Her parents worked tirelessly to coax life from the dry earth, but it seems like a losing battle. As the days turned into weeks, the villagers grew more and more desperate. They prayed to the gods for relief, but the skies remained stubbornly dry. Alem's parents worried about how they would survive the coming months, and Alem couldn't shake the feeling that she was somehow responsible for the drought. She had always felt a deep connection to the natural world, and she couldn't understand why the land was suffering so. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Alem's family gathered around the fire, their faces illuminated by the flickering flames. They spoke in hushed tones, their voices laced with worry and fear. Alem listened intently, her heart heavy with concern for her family and her community. Alem's days blended together in a haze of heat and dust. She spent her mornings helping her parents with the farm work, and her afternoons exploring the surrounding countryside. One evening, as she was out gathering firewood, she saw a shooting star streak across the sky. The star was bright that it lit up the entire landscape, casting an otherworldly glow over the dry earth. Alem felt a shiver run down her spine as she watched the star disappear into the distance. She had always been fascinated by the night sky, and she felt a deep connection to the stars that twinkled like diamonds above. As she stood there lost in wonder, she heard a voice whispering in her mind, "Alem, daughter of the earth, I have come to tell you a secret," the voice said. Alem spun around, wondering who was speaking to her, but she was alone. The voice seemed to come from within her own mind. She felt a sense of wonder and trepidation. What could the star possibly want to tell her? Alem stood there, frozen in awe, as the star's voice whispered in her mind, "The drought that afflicts your village is not a natural disaster, but a sign of the imbalance in the natural world," the star said. "The gods of the land are angry because the villagers have forgotten the ancient traditions and rituals that kept the land fertile and prosperous." Alem felt a surge of understanding and compassion. She had always known that the natural world was interconnected and that her humans were a part of the delicate balance of the earth. She realized that the villagers' neglect of the ancient traditions had disrupted the balance, causing the drought and suffering that had inflicted the land. The star's voice continued to whisper in her mind, guiding her and teaching her. Alem listened intently, feeling a sense of purpose and responsibility wash over her. She knew that she had to share the star's message with the rest of the village and that she had a crucial role to play in restoring the balance of the nature. Alem knew that she had to share the star's message with the rest of the village. She decided to speak with the village elder, a wise and respected woman named Aqua. Alem found Aqua sitting in the shade of a mango tree, her eyes closed as she listened to the wind. Alem approached Aqua respectfully and told her about the star's message. Aqua listened intently, her eyes narrowing as she considered Alem's words. When Alem finished speaking, Aqua nodded thoughtfully. "I believe you, Alem," Aqua said. "The star's message is clear. We must restore the balance of nature and honor the ancient traditions of our ancestors." Alem felt a surge of relief and gratitude. She knew that Aqua's support would be crucial in convincing the rest of the village to listen to the star's message. Together, Alem and Aqua decided to gather the villagers and share the star's message with them. They knew it wouldn't be easy, but they were determined to restore the balance of nature and bring prosperity to their village. The villagers gathered around Alem and Aqua, and faces filled with a mix of curiosity and skepticism. Alem took a deep breath and began to explain the star's message, telling them about the importance of honoring the ancient traditions and restoring the balance of nature. As Alem spoke, Aqua began to sing a traditional song, one that had been passed down through generations of their people. The song was hauntingly beautiful, and it seemed to awaken some deep within the village. Slowly, the villagers began to nod their heads in agreement. They remembered the stories of the ancestors who had lived in harmony with the natural world. They remembered the rituals and ceremonies that had been performed to honor the gods and the land. Together, the villagers decided to perform the ancient rituals and ceremonies to restore the balance of nature and bring prosperity back to the village. The day of the ritual arrived, and the villagers gathered at the sacred site, a beautiful spot surrounded by towering trees and a babbling brook. Alem and Aqua led the ritual, singing and dancing to honor the gods and the land. As they performed the ritual, the skies darkened and a great storm cloud gathered. The wind began to pick up and the villagers felt a surge of electricity in the air. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning illuminated the sky and a loud clap of thunder shook the ground. The storm poured down rain upon the parched earth, and the villagers rejoiced, knowing that their land was fertile and prosperous once more. From that day on, Alem was known as the girl who spoke to the stars. The villagers looked up to her as a leader and a wise one, and they sought her guidance and counsel. Alem continued to listen to the star's voice, using its wisdom and knowledge to help her community and keep the balance of nature intact. She knew that she had a special gift, and she was determined to use it to make the world a better place. Years went by and Alem's village prospered. The land was fertile, the crops were abundant, and the people were happy. And Alem, the girl who spoke with the stars, remained at the heart of it all, a shining example of the power of listening to the wisdom of the universe. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more interesting African stories.